Alright guys, so Paul Bates here on America's Great Loop aboard Southern Estate. Today there's a few things I want to talk about, but mostly the budget. That's where this video is all about, the budget. My gold flag showed up yesterday because we started the loop in Alabama and we were back to Florence, Alabama. This is not the marina that we started from. The marina we started from was Homeport, so I won't fly the flag or take my picture or officially call it over with until I get to Homeport Marina where I can fly that gold flag. Anyway, I want to talk about the expenses and what it's cost us so far. Also, at the end of the video, I want to talk about the myth of it takes a year to do America's Great Loop, because I think some of the people lose the attraction for the Great Loop when they think, hey, I've got to give up a year of my life for this Great Loop. It's not the case at all, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So originally when I started this, our monthly budget was $3,300, $3,400 a month, and we are pretty close to budget. We're very, very close to budget. Right now, our total expenses for 4 months is $19,124.53, and then let's talk about what some of those expenses are. Some of the big boy expenses. Diesel fuel. Diesel fuel was our single biggest expense on the entire loop. It was $7,373.44 so far. Now I have enough diesel fuel in the boat to get to Homeport Marina, but I won't count it until I've topped off my fuel tank. And so I budgeted $10,000 originally. We did it for $7,300. We'll do it for right under $8,000, but that's also because I budgeted $4 a gallon for fuel, and we never paid that. We paid we probably have an average cost of fuel. I paid anywhere from $2.64 up to, at this marina right here that we're at, Florence, $3.54. That's the most I paid for fuel. My average cost for fuel is probably around $3 a gallon. So that was quite a savings. It was nice. Docking fee. This is where we went way over budget. And we talked about this in the very beginning. My original budget was $600, and then I come out and my next month budget said that's going to be doubled, and it exactly doubled. Right now, to date, after 4 months on the water, we are $5,088.41. If you divide that, it's about $1,250 a month, which is double the cost of what we originally wanted to. So it's an extra $600 a month that we incurred in fees. Groceries came right in at budget, $34.68 to date. If you divide that by the 4 months we've been out here, it's $750, and that's about $50 less than we budgeted. So let's make up for some of those docking fees. Boat parts, that's another one that I'm not going to count all the boat parts because we did some remodeling on this boat right here, but the actual oil changes and stuff like that, I'll do that in my final budget for the entire loop, which I told you guys this should be about $25,000 is what I hope to come in at, and we will come in probably a little less than that when we get the total number. Tips so far for the 4 months is $1,230. Anybody that touches this boat, helps us dock, helps us bring the boat in, helps us pump out, get fuel, anything, they all get tipped. Everybody gets tipped. Try and leave a $5 for each deckhand that helps us with the boat. So if there's 3 deckhands, $15. If there's 2, divide it out, it's $10 a day, and that's what it costs so far and in the 4 months that we've been out. Alcohol, here's another one. I budgeted about $150 a month, 4 months. We've spent $601.96, so we went $1.96 over budget. I can live with that, trust me. Car rentals, so far we spent a little less than $300 in car rentals, and we did those mostly for supplying and getting different things for the boat. Taxis and service was $200. I think the only taxi, we probably did it a couple times, but one was at Niagara Falls. Eating out and stuff like that, we spent $1,500. So the totals right now are, the total expenses right now are $19,124.53. My total fuel is $73.74.75. My monthly right now, if you took the month and you divided the 19,000, it would be $4,781.13. But a lot of that is because the fuel went over. I'm over on fuel, so if you took what it cost me a month right now to burn fuel, when I originally did my budget, I only said $1,000 because that's the distances we thought we'd be traveling. So I could justify that $4,700 because it's fuel. It's not added expenses that we created. So anyway, that's the month. That's our budget right now. We are going to be able to complete the loop for under our $25,000 we originally budgeted. That's our expenses. That's total. That's easily going to happen, as you can see. And another thing that I want to talk about before I end this video is the big myth that it takes a year to do the loop. Well, for us, since we're budget loopers, we've got to create ways to save money, and one of the ways is to cut a couple months off of the loop. And we don't have to do every single thing this trip on the loop. We just don't have to do it. And so the less time I'm out there, the less expenses I'm incurring from these transient boat slip fees. They're expensive. They average over $1 a foot. Some of them could be up to $2, and in Cape May we paid somewhere around $4 a foot. So it gets very expensive very quickly when you're incurring those kind of fees. So the more you're out here, the more fees that you incur, the more your budget's going to have to be, and that's just the bottom line. We were able to complete the entire loop in 4 months. And I think it's a big myth that you have to spend a year doing the loop. Now, if you want to stop, party with your buddies, and do everything that you want to do, yeah, I mean, you could easily take a year doing the loop. But we did it in 4 months, and that's in a slow trawler that average speed of probably 8 miles an hour, which is about 7 knots. And it can be done. If you're going to go fast, you can even do it faster than that. We had a boat that started behind us, calm. It was a 27-foot Ranger tug. They started 2 weeks behind us, leaving from Mississippi. They passed us in right when we got to the end of, they caught us right in Lake Michigan and then passed us before we got out of Illinois. And he'll complete the loop here in another few days, just like us. So he did it in less than 4 months. And so that's my whole point with the loop, is that whole myth that it takes a year to do the loop. It doesn't take a year. All you got to do is just do the math. 50 miles a day times 6,000 miles. It's that simple. It does not equate to 1 year. If you want to take the time to do it in a year and see every single site and enjoy everything, and you have the money to do that, yeah, then do it. But it doesn't take that long to do the loop, and I don't regret any part of the loop. Anyway, Paul Bates, hope you enjoyed our budget update video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, share it with your friends, and I've got a lot of videos coming out in the coming days, starting to talk about our story and what happened. In this video, I want to share one of my experiences from the past, and that's going to be in my sand car going to one of the sites, so you can see some of the different adventures that we do. Anyway, peace out. Thank you guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we surely do appreciate the support on YouTube. We couldn't do it without you guys. Thanks. So guys, right here, I'm going to turn the boat around, and I'm not using my steerage. I'm going to use my engines. Forward starboard engine, port engine, reverse, to get the boat turned around so that I can start backing down that long dock right there on our starboard side.